The next thing I want to talk to you about at this stage of the thinking that a prospective customer goes through when making a decision. When you meet a prospective customer, they could be at any stage of the buying process. They could be, for example, totally unaware that they need the product or service that you're selling. Or they could have a lot of information about what you are selling. And they are at the final stage of the decision. So let me outline the 5 basic stages that a prospective customer can be at. First of all, they're in the awareness stage, and they're aware of you, they're aware of your product or that you sell. They might be aware of where you're located, and they might even be aware of your website. What they're not aware of is that they have a need for you, and they have a need for the product or service that you're offering now and in the future. This brings us to the next stage, which is comprehension. This is where your prospective customer comprehends that your product or service might satisfy a particular need. They comprehend that they might have a problem to solve and that they have the need. The next stage is conviction of the prospective customer. The customer knows for certainty that they have something to buy and that will solve their problem and satisfy their need. They'll have doubts, however, about which the buying decision they should make, and they crave reassurance that they're going to make the right decision. In other words, they don't know whether they should buy from you or they should buy from some other supplier. The 4th stage is the purchase. This is when the decision to buy has been made and they're just trying to get some final closure on the decision. In other words, they want a little bit of discount, or they want something that will tip them over to the final stage of their decision making. The 5th and final stage is the evaluation, and it's something that you have little control over. As a salesperson, you should be aware of it at the same time. These people are now customers, and they crave reassurance at this stage. In other words, they're asking you a simple question. Didn't I make the right decision? Now, notice that leading question. They're not asking, did I? They're asking, didn't I? As I said at the beginning of this seminar, basics of selling are listening, informing, and persuading. Under the heading of listening, the key ingredients is asking questions. The questions that you want to ask and the questions that the prospective customer wants to get answers to. Some of the questions you need to get answers to are as follows. How can I help you? How much do you want to spend? What do you want? When do you want it? Why do you want to buy this? What else have you been looking at buying? And who is involved in the decision making? I realize that those questions are blunt and there will be some nice ways that you can say them. On the other hand, your customers have questions that they want answers to. For instance, what are you offering me? Exactly how does it work? How will it help me? Is it as good as you say? What evidence can you offer me that it is as good as you say? Will it help me accomplish what I want to accomplish? And is it worth the price? In other words, is it value for money? Give the prospective customer the opportunity to ask these questions while you are making your presentation.